I swear to God.
What?
I swear to God, I just saw something on the corner of my eye. I swear to
What
God.
are you talking about?
I saw. It's no.
What
No,
are
I
you
swear.
talking about?
No, that really freaked me out. That really
What?
freaked me out.
What?
I saw.
Oh my God! Welcome to
Episode
23. 2023.
20. Oh my God, we're finally there.
Yeah,
We're finally there.
we are up to date.
Ghost hunt.
Ghost hunts.
Baby?
If you're watching, I look like a sailor. A seaman.
You do look like a seaman.
A seaman.
You're like a little seaman.
And you look lovely.
I look like a
Resplendent.
cantaloupe.
Thank you.
Oh shit. That's
Yeah,
right.
you said it the right way. Yeah. Also, I just think, full disclosure, you fucking pranked me last week. You little dickhead. That was you. So for anyone wondering, dead Jenny was the hand of Hannah.
The thing is, Suzie was kicking off so much that I was worried somebody was going to get sacked, so I had to admit to it.
Yeah. I did call everyone a bastard. And I was like, you're all against me.
Everyone in the studio are bastards. Yeah, she lost her mind a little bit.
Yeah.
So when we were having wine afterwards, I
do issue an apology for those I wrongly accused, but it was Hannah.
I think we should go back to that wine bar actually afterwards because I thoroughly enjoyed it there.
Gordon's.
Yeah, not the food.
It's a bit of a wind tunnel though. My ankles got very cold.
Were you a bit... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Victorian Suzie.
Yeah, I was showing a bit of ankle.
Yeah, you should have fucking put them away then, you slut.
Yeah, and it is May.
It is, mate, yeah.
May. Fool's winter, apparently.
Have you found... What else I put in your bag? Yeah.
What? What's she on about? What else you put in my bag? What the fuck are you on about? Have you just put something in the shit bag?
No, I put something in your bag last week.
What? Oh, I don't really rummage around. There's all sorts of shit in my bag.
You've been carrying that around for a week.
What is it? What have you put in there?
It's a dead bird.
A dead bird. A dead Scottish bird.
A bird!
You've put a bird in my bag, have
dead
you?
birds in your bag just
Why
to really
do I
freak
think
you out.
you're lying right now?
I did put something in your bag, but it wasn't a dead bird.
Was it my shitty Amazon rucksack?
Yeah. It was when you went to the loo in Gordon's. When
Which
you went for a
part?
big poo.
Which part? I didn't go for a poo. Full disclosure, didn't go for a poo. I don't do that. You might, you sicko.
I obviously didn't go with your bag.
What did you put in there?
I love watching, honestly.
Hand sanitizer.
that wasn't it.
That's just me because I'm very clean.
Okay, great. This is like my favourite TV show, watching Suzie have a breakdown.
What have you done? Did you put a fruit burst in there?
No,
Starburst?
that's yours.
Oh, frutella.
Why would I have put a fucking
That's
frutella
nice
in your
of
bag?
you. Thank you, Hannah.
You're welcome. You just have to go along with it sometimes.
Chocolate frog. I've got everything in this
fucking bag.
I tell you what, this is like the bag that has no bottom. You know, like.
Oh my God!
You know that famous.
No, you know the bag that has no bottom.
No, you know, like a magician's bag.
Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah.
Not the bag that has no
Atrophy,
fucking...
nasal spray.
No. But this is showing us quite a lot into your...
My bag is like the state of my mind. It's chaos.
Yeah.
What have you put in here, dickhead?
Excited.
What have you put in here? Because there's nothing in there.
There is.
Where? What? How big is it?
It's a tiny bag, Suzie.
What have you done? There's some business cards from my PT.
Oh yeah, that was me.
My locker.
No.
Some tissues.
Honestly, this is the best entertainment since
I can't believe you
fucking Carol Baskin.
Oh my God, what is this? Oh no, that's a nationwide receipt. Putting some cash into the bank. That's how I roll. Won't declare that.
Someone calls HMRC immediately.
And there's fuck all in here. What have you fucking put?
You're not looking in the right place.
Can you give me a fucking hand? This is shit podcasting.
Well, don't look. Leave it then.
No, I don't want to leave it.
No, it's your choice.
What is it? Is it a treat or is it a bad?
Well, I wouldn't call it a treat, no.
The fuck is it? It's like a nail or something. Okay, it's going to be in the front pocket. If you left me some money, that'd be nice.
I haven't.
Hannah, this is really annoying. No, I can't find anything. You know what? I know what you've done. You've just made me do that.
No, I haven't. I promise you I left something in your bag last week.
Do you want to tell the listeners what it is?
Nope. Okay, so...
Great, I'm going to have a frutella and get in a huff. I'm already in a
You're
huff.
going to find it's in the bag. You're just not looking in the right place.
This bag?
No.
I can't do this again. We'll do this for about half an hour and everyone's going to be like, and that's when I stop listening
It's
to
in the
Ghost
front
Tales.
pocket. It's in the top, the flat pocket, for fuck's sake.
What, this bit?
No, the flat bit.
one?
No, the flat bit. Susie, the flap, the flap, the flap, the flap, the flap, the flap, the flap,
Stop.
the flap. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. The flap, the flap.
This bit.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, and I'm like, I was like, she's never going to find it ever again.
What does that say? Denim. Jenny!
Yeah, it's not that
Denim
interesting.
Jenny.
But I kind of had this image in my head that you were going to go home that night and take all your bits out.
Why the fuck would I look in the flap of my
I
shitty
don't know what you
Amazon
use, do I?
rucksack? I do a lot of shopping on Amazon.
The flap was really
The
scary.
flap. Fuck me. Well, that was worth it, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was fun.
So that's good. How have you been?
I was hoping you were going to shit yourself. Anyway, yeah, I've been good, thank you.
Yeah?
I've been good.
Yeah.
What's been going on in my life?
You did a nice gig at the boat.
Did a nice gig at the boat last night. I had a wonderful show in Stoke-on-Trent on Saturday.
Very nice.
It was beautiful. We had a very nice time. We had a very nice meal before. The Duck Goose very kindly had us round for a meal. So Duck Goose and Leek.
The Duck Goose.
Yeah.
Similar to the pub that we mentioned last week, the Raging Goose.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Weird.
So that was nice. Shout out to them. And then, yeah, I've had some lovely gigs, actually.
Thank you for this frutella, by the way.
That's
it's
all
really
right.
good.
I was, does that chocolate frog go in or what?
Oh, do you want it?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm surprised. I was waiting for her to offer. For the old chocolate frog in a bag.
Fucking hell. I don't know where it is now. Do you know what? This has
the big
made
bit.
me realise I need to clean out.
Well, I thought you'd go.
My bag.
I go home and kind of empty it out because I can't abide having a dirty
Ready,
bag.
steady. Oh, really good catch
Thank
with one
you.
hand.
Thank you. When did this go out of date? Oh, we've got 2 months. So, by the way, you've had this in there for a really long time.
Yeah, that's on brand for me.
Okay. Why do you sound drunk? What's going on? Am I picking the tarot for that? Oh, how are you?
Fuck's sake. Priority number 3.
We are losing our minds.
I'm okay. I've had a cold, but I'm over it. You're not going to get ill. It's all fine. I'm actually fine.
Oh, fucking arrow frog.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I like it.
Oh, the way you said it and your face said different.
Oh, it does taste a bit gone off, even though it's not. It's only a bit
It's
old.
been in there a while, to be fair. Okay, well, I've been fine. Should I pick a tarot to set the mood? Okay, here we go.
Which one? Really think about this, please. I don't want a shit one just because you've rushed in. This is nice, chocolate frog. This is nice, chocolate frog.
This one.
Okay.
Are you ready? It is the... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's the Hanged Man.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Susie.
Oh, God, it's a man hanging from his shoe. He's hanging off a tree with his
I
shoe.
hate it when I hang off my
Although
tree
he looks
from
a
my
bit
shoe.
sort of acrobatic. And he's wearing tights.
I don't feel that acrobatics are going to be the forefront of this. Shall we find out, Barney?
What are we saying, Barney?
So, the Hanged Man Tarot card is a reminder that sometimes you have to put everything on hold before you can take the next step, or the universe will do it on your behalf. It symbolises ultimate surrender, being suspended in time, and of sacrifice to the greater good. I feel a little bit attacked.
Oh,
guys,
my
I'm not
God!
gonna lie.
You are the Hanged Man!
Yeah.
You are our hanged man. Well, we're going to have to announce it now, aren't we?
We are. Barney.
I'm not doing it because I'm not happy about it.
Unfortunately, Barney's been so haunted by Sarah Sarita and et al. Having stepped down.
I know, they're devastated, guys.
Is it something personal to do with us? Have we?
Basically, I just can't have spice mixes be talked about in that way.
So you are that's fucking
That
weird.
is because me and Suzie are now going to have to fucking edit our own podcast. Let me tell you, listeners. Hannah
weird.
Michkowski and Suzie Priest are not going to be good at this.
Yeah, everything's going to dip from here on in, but we're willing to give it a go. And we've come so far.
We've come so far.
So do you know what, that is weird, because we were just talking about this. You know, having to put things on hold. Like, whoa, man. Anyway, all right,
That's not very good, is it?
the tarot always says the truth. It says it how it is. Otherwise, I've been absolutely fine.
Great.
I've
Got a cold.
I've got the tail end of it.
I spoke to Suzie yesterday to talk about us going away to Liverpool, and she answered the phone like she was dying. She was like, "Hello." I was like, "You okay?"
I'd climbed 3 steps into a park. Yeah, I am. Listen, I might be ailing, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm really thriving. Shall we get on with a bloody story? Do you
Yes,
know what I
please.
received yesterday?
What?
A postcard. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
This is nice.
That's still a thing.
No, guys, that's quite a big thing.
Who'd you get a postcard off?
My mate Andy and his girlfriend Ella, they went to New Zealand,
Right.
and I got this postcard.
I just send you a text.
With a bird. Well, exactly. That's what everyone's doing. They're like, I'll send you a photo on my phone. Who's sending a postcard? When did you last send a postcard?
Well, they're not very good for the environment, are they?
What are you on about?
Well, just
Why not?
Because paper is just shit being used all the time.
Is that really why you're not sending
That's
postcards?
because it can't be fucked.
Yeah.
But it is a good excuse. And I tell you what.
Tit
I
out.
tell you what. Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. Tit,
Tit
out.
Tit out.
Good bravo.
Thank you. I could do up this button, but it kind of. No, I mean, so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, birthday cards, not doing them anymore.
Oh, to be fair, no, I can't be
They're
asked with that.
they're a waste of money.
Yeah.
I am not giving any more money to fucking Clinton. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm not going to Clinton's. I'm going to one of those shitty shops in the high street. But I'm not
Yeah.
giving any more
What,
of my
Card
money away for
Factory?
a fucking card.
Yeah.
Although, when I do give a card, they have very funny things in them. So they are a joy for everybody else. But I do apologise, people of the world, no one will be getting a card off me anymore.
I think also I'm getting a bit overwhelmed with how many I would have to send in a year.
Yeah, it's
When you
mad.
think about all the people in your life that are like, you'd be sending one every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Who has time for that?
These are insane things that have come about from, I don't know where from.
But a postcard
Life's
takes
too
you by
short, innit?
surprise.
Do you guys do Christmas cards?
No.
No.
Do you?
No.
Oh,
But
you don't strike me
I
as-
contemplate it every year. I'm like, oh, I should. And then I
Why?
like, think of the
Why?
number, just because it seems like a nice thing to do, then I think of the number of people. And I don't know anyone's address.
Have you
Because
ever
that's-
tried- have
And
you
it's
ever-
weird to ask.
Have you
Yeah,
ever tried
yeah.
dusting?
As a concept,
Have you ever tried? Have you ever tried dusting a sideboard or something when you've got your cards on? It's fucking so annoying. It's
Yeah.
and then you don't take them down and put them in the bin. You take them down and put it in a drawer.
yeah, and then I get
And
sentimental
then-
like guilt because I'm
No,
like, I have
fuck
to
it
keep this
off.
lovely Christmas card.
Fuck off!
Yeah. What about Valentine's cards? What are you saying?
I don't know for me and Adam. Yeah, I mean, well, that's one in it. It's one card.
Yeah.
I don't think me and Adam did cards.
No, I can't remember. I think Johnny gave me one, and I think we'd done that thing where we agreed we weren't.
Oh, fuck
And then I was
off.
like, "Oh, you broke the rule."
Oh, now
I
you
feel
love
like
me
a
more than I love you.
dickhead. Yeah.
This is only going to end in tears. Yeah,
Yeah.
horrible.
But postcards, I'm think bring it back.
So you have
Bring
nice
it
postcards.
because we're not on holiday all the time.
I'll send you a postcard from Stoke if you want, whenever I'm there.
I'd like that
That's
actually.
2 a week.
Honestly, it would make my day.
It's 2 postcards.
I should have sent you one from Tromso when I went to
Oh my
Tromso.
God,
Do you remember
you
I went to
should have
Tromso,
done. You
Norway?
should have done.
Husky sledding.
I'll send you one from Amsterdam if you want. What the fuck? Oh, Amsterdam's not good enough for you now.
Stoke, on the other hand.
Stoke,
yeah.
I'd love
She wants
that.
Amsterdam
Stoke.
in the
Amsterdam, don't think so.
It's a bit basic. I'm like, I think actually a Stoke postcard would be quite unusual. I
don't
might
think
become
they
one of
do
these
them.
weird people who like collect weird postcards.
Okay, I'll try and find one,
Yeah.
and then I'll send it to you if I do find one.
Yeah, I'd love that. Do you have my address? Should I give it out on the pod?
Yeah, text it to me. Just really quickly before we
Yeah.
start, I nearly died on the way here again.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what happened?
I walked out, and I don't know if it's my fault or their fault, to be honest with you.
It was yours.
In Elephant and Castle. There were loads of lanes. Do you know what I mean? To try and cross the road.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be fucked to go down to to the actual pedestrian crossing.
Sounding like it's going to be Hannah's fault, isn't it?
But anyway, listen. So the traffic lights were on red. Yeah, traffic lights were on
Yeah.
red. And there's a queue of cars, so I walk through them. And as I step out, a motorbike comes, whoom!
Oh shit!
Like, you know, when you feel it on you, like blows your hair back.
Oh.
She was so close. I was like, Yeah. So is that Hannah's fault or the public's? Welcome to another episode of Hannah's fault or the public.
I think maybe yours because you stepped out into traffic.
Yeah, but it was coming that way.
Did you hear that? I'm so sorry. There was like a noise at the back of my throat.
Oh, I hate that.
Like a growl.
Yeah. So
I
was
would
it my
say
fault?
that yes, okay, I know what you mean. The light's on red, but you did step out. Was it an annoying like scooter driver?
It was a woman on a motorbike, so I don't want to be too aggressive because I am a feminist.
But if it went to court, what would you be saying?
You nearly killed me, you bitch.
Yeah, feminism. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you feeling okay?
I was until we got the hanged man.
But again, it's apt. It's apt.
It is apt.
Yeah.
It is apt.
Apt. So, are you ready
I
for the
am.
story?
Yes, please.
Oh, good, because I got one. So, you know, yesterday, we didn't record this yesterday, last week,
Yeah.
I said that I had some options, and I gave you one of them was flashcards, so I'm going to do that one.
Right, okay. Oh, what about Hello Kitty Beanbag?
Well, I just don't know if it's a great story.
Oh, can I have it, though, please? Please. Bonnie, what do you want?
I would like.
Bonnie,
to
it's your last episode. You decide.
Hello Kitty Beanbag.
Oh,
for
for
the
fuck's
title.
sake.
It's Barney's last episode.
Okay.
Which, that pains me to say.
Oh,
Barney's last
Barney,
episode, so let Barney
no.
We're going to be out there in the world on our own, Bonnie, with no one,
To tell us we're mad.
no one, policing what we do. This is nuts.
Yeah.
We're going to be fucked.
we are.
We're going to be like Ab Fab, but worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, not
I mean,
successful.
that sounds incredibly entertaining. I'm not. Gonna...
No,
Oh,
we're
no,
we're
it's
basically not
gonna
going
be
to let you
bad.
go. So cool. No. All right. Are we ready for a story?
Yes.
Okay. The title is I responded to a Craigslist ad for a Hello Kitty beanbag, but I suspect something more sinister than beans was inside.
Stop it! Stop it! Does this person think that a fucking beanbag is made
Beans.
of beans?
Yeah, little beans. Little beanbag. Why is it called beanbag?
Balls.
No, but it's not literally beans.
It's not literally. Yeah, it's not. No, it's
Not a
right.
tin of Heinz going
Yeah,
into like
yeah, in the bloody beanbag factory. I was like, right, well, we haven't got the Heinz. The Heinz delivery hasn't come in.
Yeah,
so we can't make any more
Famously,
beanbags.
if you have to go, the apocalypse is coming, you have to go into a nuclear bunker, rip open that beanbag.
Okay, I'm going to
Cook the
Google
beans.
what the actual name of the thing is. What are in...
It's little balls, polystyrene balls.
Yeah, but I want to know how they're described. What are...
because ball bag
in-
won't sound as comfortable.
Hello.
Hello Kitty ball.
Hello Kitty Ball Bag, that's the name of the episode. Oh my God. Oh, that's so funny,
Guys.
Barney.
Okay.
Barney, stop being funny and entertaining.
Right, can I
Jesus.
crack on with the story, please?
I want to find out what's in beanbags. That's the main thing.
Oh, I'm shoving this phone in front of my face again.
Oh, that's weird. This one beanbag's called Big Bertha, and I've got a friend called Big Bertha.
What do you expect me to do with that information?
Oh, my internet's not working. Oh, I hope. To be fair, expanded polystyrene beans.
There you go.
But you don't just say beans. Beans.
Beans.
That was hilarious. Anyway, carry
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Something more sinister
Worms.
than beans was inside.
Amazing.
Recently, my Boston Terrier ripped up my daughter's favourite beanbag. We've been searching on Craigslist for weeks and none drew her attention until this bright pink Hello Kitty beanbag chair popped up for only $10. It seemed a little suspicious to me, so I went to John Mayer.
Why? Why does that seem suspicious?
Well, I guess such a fine specimen as a Hello Kitty beanbag chair for only $10.
Oh, I just looked. Well, when I was just Googling that, I found one for £10.
Shall I carry on?
Yeah. I just like a bit of reasoning behind my mad.
No,
scary
I think
stories.
they're just like, they're like, it should go for more.
Okay.
It's a big thing. Okay.
Okay.
It seemed a little suspicious to me.
Beanbag chair, you say?
Yes.
Right.
So I went to John Mayer 1989's account and there were no reviews. I realised at that time I could either disappoint my daughter or man up and take the risk. So I hit
This
John...
guy's a fucking pussy. I hate it.
Yeah.
Man up and take... What?
I know.
Shut
Just
up.
pay the $10
Oh,
and if it's shit, you've only
fucking
spent $10.
Get on Amazon.
Yeah.
Why are you on Craigslist looking for a beanbag?
Craigslist.
Is it Craigslist or Craig? Because they call Craigs Craig, don't they?
Is that why you tried to say Craig?
Yeah, because I was meant to ask you.
Craigslist.
Craigslist. Because they actually say Craigslist.
Craig. Do they?
Yeah, they don't say Craigslist, but that's how it's spelled.
Is Craigslist still a thing?
Yeah, but I think for like sex stuff.
Oh. Oh, like the dark web?
Oh, well, the dark web's a little
Maybe
bit different.
yeah, a bit less intense.
Like it's like Gumtree, isn't it?
Gumtree for sex.
Gumtree. I just know that there was that Craigslist killer, wasn't there?
Cumtree, you were going to say.
No.
Good
to see where your mind's at.
Gumtree is the Gumtree sex version.
Does it exist?
Yeah, Gumtree.
No, I
Yeah.
thought I was just being funny.
No,
and
Google it,
off the-
Gumtree. No, Google it, Gumtree.
I don't want to Google Cumtree. Thank
It's
you.
no, it's Gumtree's like Pornhub.
Oh, right.
Gumtree. How are you believing this? Of course, it's not.
Oh, right. Oh,
I've just Googled.
Barney, the amount of things. Do you know what Suzie just literally believes you? It's so cute.
Oh, shut up. Right, let's get back to the story.
Yeah.
So I hit John Mayer 1989 up and I said, strong single dad one. That's who he goes as on Craigslist.
Fuck!
Strong single dad one. Hey, I'm interested in your pink Hello Kitty beanbag. I would like to set up a time and place to meet. Then I listed my number. A few hours later, John Mayer responded. John Mayer 1989.
Is this the John Mayer?
I'm going to assume not.
I'd love it if it was.
Is he the folk guitar man? John, yeah, he sings some songs, doesn't he?
What's his name? Who's married to Chrissy Teigen?
Not.
It's not John Mayer, is it? What's his fucking name? Michael Mayer?
John Mayer is a American singer.
Who's married to Chrissy Teigen then?
Hang on. It's great podcasting.
Jacob Smith.
John Legend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
different.
Right.
Just any chance. Sorry.
Okay. A few hours later, John Mayer responded. John Mayer, 1989. Sure. I would like to meet you at Crossing Road at 10 p.m. Strong single dad one. Can we meet around 5 p.m?
Yeah.
John Mayer in 1989. I don't get off till 9:30, so I don't think that will work. 10 will have to do. Strong single dad
10
one.
p.m. is too late to be meeting.
Okay, then can we at least meet at a specific location? John Mayer, 1989. Yes. How about we meet at Walmart parking lot at 10 p.m? Does that work? Strong single dad one. Yes, sounds great. See you then. The day passed. It was about 9:30 and I decided it was time to take off. My daughter wanted to go with me, so we got in the car and drove to the Walmart parking lot. When we got there, the only lights were from the street lamp and the lot was nearly empty. It was now 10, so I texted John Mayer. Hey, I'm here. Where are you? He responded. My truck broke down at Crossing Road. We can either call this off or you can come meet me here. I had a bad feeling in my gut, but my daughter was begging for the chair and said she would never forgive me if I didn't get her the hot pink Hello Kitty beanbag.
This is just a family of pricks.
yeah. Genetic prickdom. So I started up my engine and I put Crossing Road in maps. It said it was located 5 minutes away, so I drove and parked on the side of the road. Surrounding me was deep woods on both sides. I texted John Mayer. I'm on Crossing Road. I don't see any other cars. He said, I see you. Just come out. Just walk straight ahead. I have the beanbag. I told my daughter to stay in the car and I locked her in safely and got out with my wallet. I figured I couldn't see him because his truck had broken down and it was too dark to see more than 10 feet ahead of me without the help of another headlight. I walked down the street using my phone flashlight and the closer I got, the more suspicious it started to seem. I saw a man emerge from the woods holding what appeared to be a beanbag. The man looked decently normal. He had a tall and muscular build with wiry hair and a crooked smile. The closer I got to him, the more off-putting he seemed to be. He was very jittery, darting his eyes everywhere but at me. I walked towards him and said, "Oh, hey man, I'm here for the beanbag." The man said, "Oh yeah, I got the beanbag right here." I shined my light and
Why does it
inspected
sound sexy?
Well,
I got my beanbag.
they've met on Cumtree before. I shined my light and inspected it. It looked nothing like the beanbag in the ad. It was dirty and spotted with brown and red stains, and it looked like it had been staying in the woods with him for days. I immediately noticed a foul stench. He tried to hand me the beanbag while smiling a very creepy smile. I said, "I'm not paying for this. It will cost me more than $10 to refurbish it." The man's expression immediately changed. 2 cars pulled up beside us, driving headlightless in the dark. That was my first clue that they had no regard for other people's well-being. And might be accomplices of this strange man. Well done, strong single dad. On it. As their doors flew open, John Mayer threw the beanbag at me. It was much heavier than I expected. I stumbled as I caught it. The 3 men lunged towards me. I caught a glimpse of something sinister in their hands, so I ran as fast as I could towards my car and locked myself and our new piece of furniture inside. Outside, all 3 men were banging their heads against my window. The thud of skull on glass was sickening. I started my engine as fast as I could while trying to explain to my daughter that... Oh.
You're broken.
Yeah, let me go back. I started my engine as fast as I could while trying to explain to my daughter what was happening. We zoomed down the road and never looked back. Once home, we were both rattled but safe. I let my daughter watch Octonauts while I got to work in my craft room, drenching that rotten sack with stain remover and osium. What's that?
I don't know.
Who cares?
Probably, yeah, who cares?
Fuck it. I finally put my screen printing skills to good use, and with a few Google images of Miss Hello Kitty herself, I was able to make the beanbag look pretty close to as advertised.
Well, that's surprising because it sounds like he's done a shit job.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean, Hello Kitty Google images? Printed them off and laminated them, stuck them on the beanbag.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all of his beans from?
Yeah, the beans. Heinz baked beans. Sounds horrible in my voice.
did.
One thing has been strange, though. The beanbag won't stop leaking. Styrofoam balls, sure, but sometimes I swear it's more than that. I'll find a dead rat on the floor and have no idea how it got there. The other day, I found a doll's head. And when I'm very sure my daughter's asleep, I hear the scariest moan of a serenade float under her bedroom door.
Okay, I need to know
The
what
end.
a serenade float is.
That's the end of it. That is a batshit story.
Have you ever heard of the woman that got murdered and her head was found in a Hello Kitty beanbag?
Fuck off. I'm not gullible.
I'll show you.
No, you
I'll show
can't.
you. I know. I've kind of like ruined this now because you keep lying.
Yeah, I'm never going to believe
All
you
my
again.
lying. Hang on.
What, in a Hello Kitty beanbag?
It was like one of the most horrific. It's not a very fun story because it was like one of the most horrific murders ever. Hello murder. What am I doing? Hello Kitty.
Hello, murder.
Yeah, like she ended up dying, and it's called the Hello Kitty murder, I think.
Oh, fucking. Oh, I think I know. Is this Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have heard about this. This
Where's the thing?
absolute, like, sadistic killer
And
who, like.
yeah, awful.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, there's like you can see the doll, like she's in there.
What do you mean, the doll?
That's like a Hello Kitty. I know.
Oh,
Yeah, this isn't fun, to be honest.
that's so disturbing.
I know, it's horrible, isn't it?
Me.
Yeah, vile. So anyway,
So there's a much darker story that you
Yeah.
could look up, but this one, he's just
that one's just a bit of fun.
bit of fun.
Bit of fun.
Haunted beanbag.
Fancy beanbag with all your beans.
With a rat and a doll's head in it.
Yeah.
I think flashcards is actually a better story, but listen, you wanted to hear the Hello
I
Kitty.
fucking enjoyed it. To be honest with
Okay,
you.
have you got one for me?
I have. My family has around 360 acres in northern Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, when the wind goes down, la 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 la. It's a musical. Get an education, Hannah. Don't look at me like that, you little shit. Oklahoma, when the wind goes banging on the lane. Sorry.
Anyway,
on, please.
I don't know. I haven't seen Oklahoma. It's one of the few.
It's quite an
musicals
old
I haven't
school
seen.
one.
It is, isn't it? Because it wasn't it on. Didn't it feature in the King and I or something? No? Whatever. Okay. My family has around 360 acres in northern Oklahoma. Don't do that again. That has been in our family since the land rush. What's the land rush? Is that really in?
I
You sound like you're being possessed. That was quite a cute noise, actually.
The land rush.
The land rush.
is it something to do with when the farmland and stuff?
Yeah, we're
when they
very
were rushing
ignorant
to
to it, so.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
gold rush, but land.
It's when Indian land became available to white people, and they just like fucking stampeded all
when
over it.
when they say came
white
available
people
to
did.
white people, they just pillaged it
Yeah,
and
fucking-
stole it.
We're just a bunch of twats, really.
Yeah.
Growing up, the family would meet there for Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Vicken.
Thanksgiving. Growing up, the family would meet there for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But as the family expanded, it was What? I think I'm broken. I'm sorry.
Maybe take a second and
Okay.
go again.
Do you want me to start from the very beginning?
No.
Growing up, the family would meet there for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but as the family expanded, it was quickly outgrown. Nowadays, I'm about the only person that goes there, and I go there regularly to train with my firearms. It's all about guns.
Oh my God, again.
My fave. I went there earlier this year and had an experience that shook me so badly, I haven't spoken about it until recently, and we will never, ever, oh fuck's sake, and I will never, ever go back there alone. I arrived around 2 p.m. and set up my targets, but something just felt off. I use an electronic headset for hearing protection that also amplifies ambient noise. I noticed that everything just seemed to stop. No wind, no bugs, no birds, nothing. Just complete and total silence, which is very unusual for the area. I run my normal drills, and as the sun starts to set, things get stranger. Odd smells, open bracket, like a dirty litter box and body odour. Fucking hell, that's minging, isn't it? I hate litter boxes. I hate cats. Why? I don't want something in my house that's going to shit in the house. It's literally having a shit in your house. You've got a box of shit in your house. It's bang out
Well,
of
you
order,
shit
mate.
in your house.
I flush the toilet.
Well, if the kitty could flush, it would.
Well, then do it, lazy bastards. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I know if you've got cats, I'm sure they're great. I just don't like cats.
I'm more
I don't
of a
like
dog
the
person,
shitting.
to be
I don't
fair.
like the shitting in a box. I don't like that at all. Also, cats are the one. Cats and dogs. They're the ones that go out regular. Like they could just go out and shit out. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's humans that have taught them to shit in the box.
Well, we are
So,
idiots.
yeah, it is the human's fault. It always is.
So, odd smells like a dirty litter box and body odour started coming round, and I noticed that the coyotes. Is that how you say it?
Coyotes, yeah.
Coyotes?
Coyote ugly.
Coyotes were crossing the field west of me, almost as if they were intentionally avoiding entering the woods nearby. The woods.
Oh, fuck. What's in the woods?
Then I started hearing interference coming over my headset and what sounded like disembodied voices speaking in an indiscernible language. Can we all just... Foley. Oh, that's horrible. Can you stop it? Because I've got... No, that's... Can you stop? Suzie, that's horrible. Oh, that really... Does that creep you out?
I think the little like was fucking scary in the voices, to be honest.
Yeah, she's a fucking creep. Can we all just be impressed that I said indiscernible without fucking up? Because earlier on I struggled to say hearing. Now I'm starting to worry. I start gathering my things and I hear what sounds like a woman's blood-curdling scream coming from the woods. Who's asked you to do this? This is a new thing.
Good, isn't it?
It is. It's too good.
Adding atmosphere.
It's too good. Around the same time, I got what I can only describe as a nauseating, omnidirectional feeling of being watched. Do that one, then.
Fuck off.
Shortly followed by very distinct... I swear to God.
What?
I swear to God, I just saw something out the corner of my eye. I swear to God,
What
I
are you
did.
talking about?
I saw... No,
What
I
are you
swear.
talking about?
No, that really freaked me out. That really freaked me out.
What?
I saw a chair spin around next to me, and I kind of give it a half glance. I thought it was a chair, and I've just turned and there's no chair.
It's a big tripod.
No, here.
Oh my God!
Oh, me, for fuck's sake.
What's happening? What's happening? I'm so scared. Are you possessed?
I'm putting the fucking lights back.
Oh my gosh. That scared the shit out.
Barney, that was so scary.
Barney, you need to tell him. I thought he was going to come and scare me. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody.
Sorry, you were on all fours and then you went.
Yeah,
because you were like,
that was
It was
it.
like your head spun 180 degrees, and I was
we're
like,
going to be shit at chilling them, aren't we? We're going to be.
Jesus Christ.
I promise you, I saw something like spinning next to me. I thought it was a chair. I thought it was a chair doing that.
Fuck's sake. that was
Scary.
horrible. You on all fours going.
Yeah. It's you. This is doing all these weird voices.
No, it's good.
Right, I think it was just my mind playing tricks on me. That did scare me.
Okay, carry on.
I got what I can only describe as a nauseating omnidirectional feeling of being watched, shortly followed by very distinct footsteps trudging through the foliage in the tree line approximately 30 yards. He's very good at this, isn't he? 30 yards from my position. I've been an avid hunter since childhood and familiar with noises of the woods, and the cadence of the footsteps were indicative of a large bipedal creature. Someone swallowed a fucking dictionary, didn't they? Oddly human-like. I pull my phone out to take a video and I start scanning the tree line with my flashlight, which scares me more than anything. I'll never use a torch. I'd rather be pitch black.
I completely agree, because imagine it just goes, and it's someone's face.
Yeah, and it always does. I'm never doing it.
Nope.
Standing behind a tree at the edge of the tree line was a tall, black silhouette.
Fucking hell.
With spindly limbs and a pale face looking directly at me. I managed to capture a great still image of it from the video that I will try to find and attach. Never did. I quickly grabbed my range bag, and made a run towards my truck. I got about 50 yards from the truck and the signpost on our property that is hooked up to county power and has never turned off in the 20 years I've been going there, suddenly cuts off. Now I'm blindly running in the direction I believe my truck is in while I hit the unlock button on my fob to find the lights. I get in my truck, speed off, and as I'm watching in the rear view, the light post turns back on. The end!
Oh, fuck.
It's good, isn't it?
That's very haunting.
It's good.
I've actually got another wooded theme.
I love
story.
woods. I love the woods.
A woody story. Okay.
Never go in the woods.
I'm going to read you it's a short
There's
one.
so much shit in the
But
woods.
I do love a haunted wood.
There's like people that live in the woods, isn't there? Even here, like people just go and live in the woods.
Well, like that Hello Kitty beanbag man. He's just been sitting and shitting on Hello Kitty's fence.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he has. It was brown and red stains. Okay.
Oh, it's always poo talk. This is what your mum's got a problem with.
Yeah, I think it is actually. Okay. Almost a year ago, I was an opener at a resort, clocking in before 5 a.m. each day. The resort is located in an affluent neighbourhood in a very wealthy suburb. Employees had to park in one of two parking lots at either ends of the property, and the lot I chose was adjacent to a long and windy road outside the resort, which led to the rest of the neighbourhood. The road and resort were separated by a short range of brush and trees that no one ever walked through. I'd arrived one morning, per usual, and put the car into park with my headlights still on. The lights in the lot weren't ever on in the morning, since no one else really showed up before 6 a.m. when the sun was out, so it was usually always dark at the start of my walk. Save for security, I was one of the first employees to arrive on the property each morning, and was usually completely alone in this particular parking lot at this time. This morning didn't seem any different. I had my hand literally at my keys, my brain in the process... my brain in the process to turn off my car. Oh, yeah. Let me go again. I had my hand literally at my keys, my brain in the process of turning off my car, when I noticed a young girl, maybe 14 or 15 years old, come scampering. Her body language was the exact definition. Run with quick, light steps, especially through fear or excitement. Scampering through the span of trees, that separates the resort from the outside road.
No.
She was directly in front of my car, and my headlights illuminated a clear view of her in the pitch black.
No.
She looked like she was in high school, had long blonde hair, and was wearing a jacket with pyjamas, maybe, like she'd walked out of a house. One thing about her that bothered me was that she wouldn't stop laughing and smiling. I couldn't hear her laughing from outside the car, but she was visually giggling at something I wasn't aware of or could see. And it was so unnatural. She occasionally glanced behind her, as if someone else was waiting away from the headlights. She then waved at me like it were a normal gesture at this time of the morning, and then immediately ran to my passenger side of the door.
Oh, no. I hate that. That's horrible.
This all happened in a matter of seconds, and I wasn't really sure what was even happening besides my anxiety spiking. I know I simultaneously yanked the aux from my phone to shut whatever song had been playing while grabbing the lock button. I remember feeling panic for never remembering if it's up or down to lock when
What?
the girl began violently pulling and incessantly on the door handle on the passenger side. I realised because I didn't turn my car off, it had stayed locked. She began pounding the window, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs for her to leave before pressing on my horn. I could see her laughing outside like this was some type of game, as if I were a silly friend not letting her in on a joke. After a few seconds, she stopped pounding and trying to open my car door. Her face fell flat like I disappointed her, and she started to walk away from my car back the way she came. She waved at me again before squeezing through the trees out of the view of my headlights. This whole encounter confused me almost as much as it scared me. Most people I told the story to just chalked it up to her being on drugs, but that narrative hasn't felt right to me, despite her behaviour. Maybe she was just being an extremely out-of-touch teenager whose parents needed a firmer grip on her. My first thought was possibly human trafficking, but I'm not sure it would fit this scenario as I'm not the most well-versed with the subject.
Yeah, whatever.
I told someone and I made it to LP, but they didn't seem to care much. I didn't call the police, and I regret that. I'll never get it out of my brain of how fucking off the feeling was watching a stranger, seemingly alone, pop out of the trees in the darkness, laughing, and then trying to violently enter your car in an empty parking lot. The end.
That's horrible.
That's fucking horrible. And a true story. Grim.
I hate that so much.
Grim.
That's vile.
I mean, the panic at like a girl laughing, trying to get into your car. I mean, I don't drive, as you know.
I don't drive.
I don't drive.
Yeah, I've got about a 20-hour round trip to Chillingham because of you cunts.
That'll be me.
Yeah. Like, don't let her in. We're at the BP garage getting M&S sandwiches. So don't let her in. Keep her outside. I hate that. I hate anything to do with just sometimes if I'm driving, especially at night, I'm like, I never check the back seats.
Oh.
So I always
before
check,
you go.
check everything, check the boot, check the back seats before I drive anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's a long journey. Because then I'm on the motorway and I'm like...
Do you ever get freaked out?
And I kind of start like flapping my arm around the back of each side to see if anything's there, just to make sure.
I know.
Because every time I look in the rearview mirror, I think something's just going to pop its head up like a ghostly shadow.
I think I'd be too freaked out to be able to do a long drive like that in the dark.
Well, normally I'm just so fucking tired that it doesn't matter because I'm just like, I just got to get home.
Yeah.
And I do listen to like scary stories though.
To keep you awake.
Listen to true crime pods, listen to audiobooks, and they're always like crime audiobooks.
Yeah.
Crime. What was I going to say? Oh, do you remember that story where the urban legend of someone like driving into a petrol station and them going and paying for the petrol and then coming out and then someone coming and running after the car and they just drive off like mad out of the petrol station, and then it turns out that the person had been chasing them because they saw someone get into the back of their car while they were paying for the petrol. So they were trying to warn them that somebody was in the back of their car and they thought they were driving away from danger when actually they had the dangers in the back seat.
Oh, that's
that's horrible, isn't it?
It's got a bit goosebumpy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gross.
Gross.
I know, it's minging. There's so many of those. I absolutely fucking hate them. Terrified.
Oh, I love them though.
Oh, I hate it when random people send me pictures. You're like, so-and-so wants to send you a picture, and you're like, is it going to be your cock?
Oh, you mean on like DMs?
Yeah, it really freaks me out.
No. There's one on TikTok I haven't opened. It's like a link to a video, and I'm like, I don't want to look at it. It's probably something.
Oh my God! Sorry, that was too loud. It's Suzie, you've got to watch it. It's the video version of the Smiling Man.
Oh.
It's fucking terrifying.
Oh, shit.
It's so
Oh,
scary.
so it's not lots of dicks
No,
then.
it's not
Okay,
dicks, no.
great.
It's the video version of the smiling man.
Oh,
It's horrible.
I don't think I could. It's worse
Especially
than
when
mine.
you know when he's crouching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to listen to
okay.
that. So shout out to whoever it was that sent us that, because I loved watching that. I did watch it. Did I watch it this morning? Can't remember. Anyway.
Okay. So now we're going to do a listener story because they are coming through thick and fast. So, Hannah, you got one?
Are we going to call it Creep of the Week?
Oh, yeah,
I
Creep
like
of the
that.
Week.
New segment, Creep of the Week. It's where we do your listener stories. Your listener stories. How do I get onto the message
Onto
requests?
TikTok.
Do the talkie tick.
Click on it and then go to
My
messages.
fucking Wi-Fi's being shit. Oh, this is the one, isn't it? This is the funny one.
To be fair, I haven't read it because I was going to read it like I didn't know how.
Okay. This is from Sarah Meredith. She said we could use her name, didn't she? So that's fine. Hi, Sarah. Okay, so this is Sarah's story. I'm pretty sure I'm being haunted. When my sister was very ill and we knew she didn't have long left, we both agreed she was allowed to haunt me. I love that. We're going to do that as well. We're going to come up with that agreement as well. I didn't think that meant hiding my sunglasses when on holiday in Greece or taking unopened jars of pasta sauce off the kitchen counter. Two things I really don't think she needs in the afterlife. We're fastly approaching 2 years since my sister died and 2 years since the strangest thing that ever happened to me. My sister and I were close in age. After our mother passed away, oh my God, you poor girl, she's got her mother's passed away. Sarah! We're sending lots of love, Sarah. Lots of spooky love. She was the first member I officially came out as a lesbian to, and the only family member she loved telling everyone for me, so it was a win-win. We spoke every day, and I have to thank her. I have a lot to thank her for, especially this unexplainable story. It was a week after she died. I was at home, sad and sitting in my bed eating a 4-pack of Greggs sausage rolls. You know what? That's the
Love
best
it.
grief
Yeah, yeah.
thing. What's the word?
Morning.
That's the best morning food.
Grief food, morning like.
Would you have them hot or cold though? I'm a hot girl.
No, I quite like a cold
Do
roll.
you?
Yeah.
Not for me. I was 3.5 sausage rolls in and decided I'd had enough, so I got up and put the plate, still with half a sausage roll, on the chest of drawers at the other side of my room. So the evening continues. I doom scroll for a bit, cry, try to write my sister's eulogy, standard for the time. I then go to bed and manage to drift off. At around 6 a.m, I wake up to pee, went to the toilet, and was back in my room in probably 2 minutes or less. I got back into bed and started the cocoon process with the duvet while I felt something quite bumpy and itchy on the bed right where I'd been laying. It was the half sausage roll. Not a crumb on the bed as if it had been placed there. I've told so many different people this story, and honestly it sounds like nothing, and I know it sounds like nothing. I've heard so many excuses from other people, some saying I dropped it in my bed while eating it, but I'm not an animal and I'd know if there was half a sausage roll in my bed. Me too, because that's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And also I'd be thinking about it because I'd put the sausage roll on the bedside table and then I'd look at it and be like, I'm taking you later.
Yeah, you have all eyes on what you're
Yeah.
going to eat later, definitely.
I just know the feeling of having someone with me hasn't left since the night she passed away, and I can always hear her in my head. I can tell you when I was sat in my bed holding that sausage roll, all I could hear was Rachel say, "What's the one thing a lesbian doesn't want in her bed? A sausage." Very good.
I love that.
Do you know what though? There are worse. If I got haunted, I would want a ghost to bring me a sausage roll.
I quite like that haunting. I think it's great.
It's nice.
She's like, go on, have a sausage roll.
Yeah.
She's kind of taking the piss out of her. She's just like, yeah, I know you don't want it, but there it is.
There's your sausage.
Digging
babe.
into your back.
Yeah.
No one wants a sausage digging into your back.
Exactly. Thank you, Sarah Meredith.
Love that.
Very much appreciate it.
Gorgeous. Right, let's do the Goosebumps segment, which has been a long-running segment now where I'm getting Hannah to choose the scare.
Reader beware, you choose the scare.
Yeah.
Very good.
And so far, it's been us at a wax museum.
We've gone through quite a lot, really.
We've gone through quite a lot. There's basically a faceless pedo who's chased us into a closet. We've rifled through the closet to get away from him. We've banged into a glass door through the back of the closet. It's spun us round like a revolving door, and then we've fallen. Do you remember I said plunge? And then we've plunged. Go to page 97.
Oh, was that the end, was it? Oh, because Axel's chasing us, isn't he?
Yeah. So, you ready? Back in. Okay. Ah! You yell. Your voice trails away behind you as you plummet down, down, down. Splat! You land on something soft and squishy and smelly. Pew!
Oh, it's that Hello Kitty beanbag, isn't it?
It's Hello Kitty. Shitty,
Hello
shitty,
Kitty
hello
ball
shitty.
Hello shitty ball bag.
Hello shitty ball bag. Ew. Liz's voice complains next to you. Liz, you cry. You struggle to sit up. What happened? Where are we? In the garbage, Liz tells you. Garbage. You gaze around. You're surrounded by mounds of banana peels, coffee grounds, chicken bones, and rotting vegetables. Giant buzzing flies swarm around your heads. Yuck. You must have fallen through a trapdoor right into a dumpster. With
It would seem that way.
Eh?
It would seem
Yeah,
that way.
dumpster. With a jerk, the dumpster starts to move. Liz peers over the side. We're on some kind of train track, she reports. And we're headed for that dark tunnel up ahead. Dark tunnel? Maybe we should get off now, you suggest. Then you think again. Or maybe we should stay put. The dumpster could be our ticket out of here. If you decide to stay put, turn to page 29. If you decide to get out now, turn to page 76. What are you saying, Spanner?
Is it moving?
It's moving, and it's moving towards a tunnel.
What do I get now? Yeah, let's stay in.
You want to stay
in, baby.
Get into that dark
Let's
hole.
get me in a hole.
Get me in a hole. If you decide to stay put, turn to page 29.
I do, yes, please.
All right. The tunnel must lead outside. Let's stay on the dumpster, you say. We may stink, but we'll be free.
Yeah. That's what I say every day.
Yeah, that is a
may
motto for
stink.
life.
But at least I'm free.
Maybe we can even get back to the museum before Mr. Dunning misses us. The dumpster rattles into the tunnel. It's pitch black. But then you see a pinprick of light at the far end. The pinprick grows and grows. It's daylight. Yes, Liz cheers. We're out of here. What a relief. You're leaning forward eagerly when the dumpster jerks to a stop. Whoa, you topple forward and land flat on your face in a mound of in a mound of mouldy tuna casserole. Big yuck. You sit up, spitting out bits of old fish.
Oh no, this is horrible. I don't want to stay in it anymore.
You're just in time to see Liz being lifted off the pile by a giant scoop.
Oh.
She screams as she's dumped into a bin on the back of a trash truck. You're next. The
Sucks for
giant
Liz.
scoop sweeps you up. Well, on the bright side, it looks as if you and Liz will go to your doom together.
I don't want to go with Liz. I
Friends.
want to stay. ...
To ... ... The end. You chose the scare, and it's cut you off. There were so many other paths you could have taken, but I'm afraid you and me die in a dumpster. Dumpster scooper.
You know what? That's very on brand. Isn't it?
It is.
That's
It
very on brand. In a bin. In a bin.
Yeah.
We're living it. We're dying in a bin.
We're gonna get
There are so
scooped
many.
into
No. I want get R.L. Stein on the phone now. You don't. Death doesn't need. I don't need to die. I could shout.
I'm
I could
sorry,
loads of
it's
things.
the end.
No, get him on the phone. Is he dead?
No, R.L. Stein's not dead.
Well, then call him. Email him
Oh,
now.
I was thinking of Stephen King. I reckon they're the same guy, you know.
Can I go back and pick a different part?
No,
But I was interested. Okay, I've got an idea.
that's the end of the segment.
I've got an idea because I
Yeah.
really like this. I want to do point horror.
Oh, I know. I love
Can
point
I do
horror.
a point horror next
Yeah.
week? Can I start that next week?
Yes, please.
And I'll just read
Although I
us-
do want you to, I want to be able to pick because I want to play the game too.
They don't do.
You're like, that's not a thing.
No, they don't do. Unfortunately, they don't do point in horror.
Oh, that's a
But
shame.
maybe we can do it as though I'm reading a story, and you can just talk as you want to.
I can't believe we died in a dumpster. Okay, well, we'll figure that part out.
I really want to do point horror. Please.
Okay, yeah.
Or we can do another you choose a scare and I'll read it out for you to choose.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, isn't it? Okay.
Right. Shall I do another story, the flashcards?
Yes, let's do that and then we'll do the game.
Okay, great.
This is the one that you really liked.
Well, no.
No, the pressure is on. Okay? This had better be good or I'm kicking you off the podcast.
All right.
And it's just going to be me here on my own.
Yeah, and then there were one.
Which nobody wants.
Okay. My girlfriend gives me flashcards of romantic things I'm supposed to say.
What a bitch. I hate her already.
Yeah. Look, when Ella told me she liked role play, I thought the wind had blown a winning lottery ticket into my lap. She had this husky voice, which I dug, and these killer hips.
What's happening? Why are we in Greece?
So
I dig your killer hips.
Greece.
I dig your killer hips. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, la, 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 la.
Killer hips, killer hips.
So,
What's happening?
she had this husky voice, which I dug, and these killer
like
hips.
mine.
So I just necked the last of my whiskey and said, fuck it, I'll try anything once.
What is going on?
Just bear with.
Is this a one-night stand?
I guess
starting off
it's his
as a bit-
girlfriend, right? And she's like, she wants to get into some role play. You'd be like, all right, fucking let's go for it.
Is that what she said? I totally missed that bit.
Look, when Ella told me she liked role play,
Right, sorry, yeah, okay,
I
fine.
thought I'd won a lottery ticket.
Right,
There
okay,
you
yeah, I
go.
missed that. I did miss it, yeah.
She explained she'd write the scenario out on these colour-coded flashcards, which, incidentally, I'm really wishing I'd hung on to about now. The idea seemed simple enough. Storm over to her place and say she's mine forever. She'd clasp my hands and beg me to forget about her, insisting she couldn't stomach the guilt of betraying her husband, Frank.
Oh, they're pretending like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having an affair. Cool.
I'd kiss her softly at first. Then, once the room began crackling with romantic tension, I'd toss her over my shoulder and haul her upstairs.
I'd toss her off.
I'd toss her off. With her killer hips. My name's Doug. Haul her upstairs into the master bedroom. I figured she'd read too many Colleen Hoover novels. Who's that?
Colleen Hoover.
Is that who it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
I think she's. I think she does like teenage romance.
Right.
So like.
I figured she'd read too many of those and needed that dash of spice. But hey, who was I to judge? My buddy Rick is into ladies with giant feet. Rick sounds like a hoot.
Rick. Have you got giant feet?
I've got little feet.
Have you? What size are they?
4.
A
37.
4. It's wonder you can walk.
Yeah.
You're just falling over all the time.
I'm just very petite little feet. Little feet. Although I have to say, I do have freaky toes. So I have, you know how you have your big toe,
I wish we hadn't asked.
and then the 2 toes next to it branch from a middle branch.
Excuse me.
So like, imagine there's like a stump, and then 2 like toes come off the middle.
No, I need you to get your feet out. I'm going to need to see it. I need to see it.
I can't show you right now
Why?
because I'm in the middle of a story.
No, I need to see. The world needs to see.
I will.
What do you mean? Are they webbed feet? You got webbed feet?
I've got
Susie's got webbed feet. That's the name of the app. Suzie, you've got webbed feet.
No, I don't have webbed feet.
Well, it sounds very much like you've got webbed
No,
feet.
it's just that the 2 next to my big toe seem to come from one section.
That's
Do
webbed
you know what
feet,
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look, Rick would be well into it.
Oh my God, Rick would
He'd fucking love that shit.
toss off.
My buddy Rick is into ladies with giant feet. Whatever revved her engine was fine by me. And just between us, it was actually kind of stimulating. Afterwards, I pulled on my jeans. She rolled over in bed and said, "You get a glowing review for that performance." "Weren't so bad yourself," I said, grinning
This
over
is
my
making
shoulder.
me feel ick.
How would you feel about an encore? With that, we were off to the races. Each week, more cards arrived. Again, really wish I'd filed them away or something.
Have they literally gone to the races? Is that one of the
No, it's a... Are you being a dickhead?
No, I'm confused about the way
No,
it's written.
he's saying like after that first.
We were on it.
Yeah, he's like we're.
So they didn't actually
and
go
we're-
to the races.
And we're away.
For foreplay.
Yeah,
role
he's
play.
saying that now they're into the like
Right.
they've
so
road
no one
tested
went
it.
to the races.
No one went to the races.
Okay.
They've road tested it,
Right.
and they're like,
Fine.
yeah. Each week, more cards arrived. Again, really wish I'd filed them away or something, which I memorised before driving over to her place. In Ella's scenario, I was the side piece who wanted a relationship with her character but couldn't have one because of her controlling, unsupportive spouse who was always away with work. Anytime he departed for a conference, I'd sneak over there and recite smooth lines until she forgot she ever uttered the words, I do. However, as the story progressed, these scripts became more and more intense. Soon, my character was on his knees, begging her to run away with him, insisting he'd do anything, absolutely anything, if it meant they could be together. One night, a crazy detailed script arrived by post. I needed to pin Ella against the wall in the downstairs lounge with my hips, alternating between kissing her soft neck and whispering how I'd happily crack her husband's skull open. Meanwhile, she'd bite her bottom lip while moaning, "No, please don't hurt him." For some reason, this needed to take place beside the bookshelf. She actually underlined that part. I thought that session might have served as an explosive series finale until 1 week later, when my partner in crime had me drive us to a nearby ravine and mime dumping Frank's murder weapon, a metal rod stashed inside an old suitcase, while Ella fought against me, her long nails gouging my neck and forearm. I'm not kidding when I say she almost got us killed.
Red flag. She's a walking,
Fucking
talking,
nightmare.
stalking red flag.
Yeah. As I stood beside the edge and watched the suitcase crash against the jagged rocks as it dissolved into the gloom, she tackled me from behind. I toppled backwards into the cold dirt, my top half dangling over the chasm. Vying for the Oscar, Ella remained in character, pummeling me with both fists while shrieking, "No, how could you?"
Oh my God.
Beneath
she
me-
is nuttier than squirrel shit. Isn't she?
Yeah. Beneath me, dirt clods broke apart as the ledge collapsed. At the very last second, I rolled away and pulled us both to safety, breathless, terrified, my pulse up between my ears.
What?
My pulse
My pulse was up between my ears.
up between my ears.
Oh, it just mean like when the blood's all pumped,
Yeah,
like
you can
pumps
feel
up,
it
you
go
feel it in your head. Yeah. Have you ever felt that in different parts of your body, your pulse? Well, I felt it in my leg the other day.
Right in my head, I can.
Yeah.
Your leg?
Yeah. Have you ever had shooty arse?
What, after a curry?
No, it's not that kind of shooty arse. It's where you're sitting there like we are now, and then a pain all of a sudden goes right up your bumhole, and you're, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Shooty arse.
Yeah.
Some people have never had it, and some
Yeah.
people go, ah!
Yeah, it's like a tightening of the
Yeah,
sphincter.
I don't know what that is, but shooty arse, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it had a name, but thank you.
Yeah, I don't think it's the medical one.
No,
but
but
I think
we're not doctors.
I
we
think
don't
Keith
pretend
Lemon
to be.
started calling it shooty arse.
Oh, Keith.
But like the people who you said, have you ever had shooty arse, Barney?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Great. Oh, do you know what? It feels
We're
good
all
to
on
be
the
in such
same
company.
page. Okay. Pulse between my ears. I couldn't move. I could barely speak. There were tears in my eyes and my lip was all busted. Imagine my reaction when Ella came at me with a flurry of kisses. As I dropped her off that night, still trembling and ghost white in the rearview mirror, I decided enough was enough.
Yeah.
To hell with Ella and her method acting bullshit. I blocked her number so that I could move on with my life.
Jesus Christ, you could have just dumped.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's a bit
So
much.
he's going to
isn't
ghost
it?
her. I wanted to move on with my life, maybe even marry a nice country girl.
Oh, do you know what? Break up with her first. Don't ghost. Don't be a
they're
prick.
both dickheads. Was I shocked when my ex-girlfriend appeared on the 6 o'clock news? Absolutely. I was sitting beside the
I'm not.
counter in a diner over on Queen Street, enjoying a cup of coffee. "Hey, turn that up," I said to the waitress, pointing at the TV in the corner. The female host announced a development in an active missing persons case. Ella, the victim's grieving spouse, just revealed her secret lover, aka me, had threatened to murder her husband on multiple occasions. Through tears, she explained to a sea of reporters how, fearing for her life, she'd secretly recorded our steamy encounters, claimed it was for her own protection.
Oh my God.
She's cunning.
Oh my God.
Cut to my voice, accompanied by the most unflattering picture they could dredge from my Facebook page, insisting I'd murdered the bastard while she repeatedly begged me not to. The report showed footage of a police crew excavating a suitcase from the ravine. The same one Ella made me drive her to that night. Inside was the metal rod she claimed I'd used to crack Frank's skull open. What's worse, 3 construction workers had spotted my Volvo skulking around the area around the time of the disappearance.
Amazing.
Frank's body was still currently unaccounted for. Detectives announced they now had a warrant for my arrest. When the other patrons started side-eyeing me, I hightailed it out of there, ditching the car. I'm still on the run, unsure how to explain my side of the story to the authorities. Anyway, I just wanted you all to understand I didn't kill Ella's husband. I mean, I couldn't have. Didn't even know the bastard was real.
What? Do you know what? Very clever. Yeah. Very clever.
She's not fucking about.
No, she
wanted Frank dead.
Very good.
And she didn't want to go to
those killer hips really were killer.
Yes.
Weren't they? Those killer
very
hips.
Nice, Hannah. Very
killer
nice.
hips.
Okay.
Very good.
I'm going to find the game.
The game.
Okay, here we go.
What's the worst word for vagina you've ever heard?
God. Like a mini moo. Yeah. I've never understood that one. I'm like, that's fucking minging. Or like flower. Like, don't just be biological about it.
The worst one I've heard is minging, but for very different reasons.
Reasons. Lots of reasons. Go on.
Expired bacon.
That is fucking gross.
Isn't it minging?
Oh, it's like beef flaps and all of that meaty.
Yeah.
Do you want to get your phone light on? Your torch?
Oh my God, are we going to be in the dark?
A little bit.
I love it. Turn them all off.
So, Hannah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to stand up.
I've got a front wedgie actually, so I didn't need to sort that out. Did you hear that noise that my t-shirt just made against that mic?
Oh, that's good.
That's good, there you go.
Yeah. Okay, I need you to face the mirror and speak aloud the words, join me.
Do I have to look into it?
Yeah.
Join me.
Rotate 90 degrees so you're facing the wall adjacent to the wall against which the mirror is positioned.
So that one?
No, that's
180.
That's 180.
There you go.
Join me. Say it again.
Join me.
Now the other way.
What? Back another 90 that way?
Yeah.
Join me.
Now to me.
Join me.
Say it to the mirror.
Join me.
And now back.
I'm all wired up. Join me.
Now, close your eyes.
No, I don't want to.
Yes, you must.
No, you're going to do something.
Close your eyes. I need you to say, fucking hell. Look into... Shut your eyes.
Yeah.
You're not.
I am.
And say the word Samara.
Samara.
Now start spinning.
No.
Start
no,
spinning.
I'm not doing it. I've already seen a ghost today.
I need you to say Samara 13 times.
What? Samara, 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 Samara.
Headphone wise.
And now you're wrapped in wires and you'll never leave. Can you please do it again?
What? Why?
You haven't said it 13 times.
I counted. I said it 13 times.
Now look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Do you see Samara?
I see me looking gorgeous. My eyebrows are on point again today.
If you see nothing but your own reflection, the ritual has failed. So
Can't imagine why.
I'm shocked.
Shocked.
All right then. I thought, if you're so fucking good at it, you do it then. Come on.
Join me.
I think what I should do
Join
actually
me.
is.
Join me. Join me. Samara.
You're supposed to look in the thing.
Samara. Samara, 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 Samara.
That's like 15 you did.
Oh my God, you see that?
Stop it, you're freaking me out. Stop it. Ah! Oh my God, there's a torch on my phone.
Okay. Well, I would say that did
That was
not work. But
I think there has been a ghost in here today, though. To be honest.
Hanged man. Lovely. Well, I think that draws us to a chaotic end
As per
of
usual.
episode 23.
Thank you so much for joining us.
And Barney, it's our goodbye.
Barney, this is our last one.
I mean, it may not be the end of the road, but if it is,
It's very sad.
we will miss you. Thank you for listening, and join us next week.
For more ghost hands. Goodbye.